Hey y'all, welcome to a Friday's R4U on Uncle Bubba's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And I'm out here today with a beer from Canada. This is brewed and canned by Microbrasserie Gluttenburg, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Alright, imported for Total Beverage Solutions out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. It's a Gluttenburg Red. It's a gluten-free craft beer. Alright, 5% ABV. This is brewed with millet and buckwheat. Alright, y'all. So, it's got nutritional information on it and all that kind of good stuff. It says the ingredients are water, millet, buckwheat, sugars, green molasses, and candy syrup, chestnut hops, yeast. Alright, so there's a comma behind chestnut because I've never heard of chestnut hops anyway. I don't know what chestnut has to do with it. But I picked this up down there at the World Market. Let's see. Alright, so this one has a good born on date. A lot of times the World Market will be out of date too, but this one has a January 9th, 2025 date on it. So we're good to go on this one. I had their blonde, Gluttenburg blonde last week, and I thought it was pretty good for a gluten-free beer. But this is a Gluttenburg Red, and I've got one more to do, and I'll do it next Friday or the following Friday, depending on how everything goes. But anyway, we're going to try this Gluttenburg Red. Now, y'all asking, what is millet? What is millet? Well, alright, so I was raised on a farm, and mostly we just grew cotton, wheat, and corn, and soybeans. We never grew any millet. Now, a lot of people I was raised in West Tennessee, around Lexington, Jackson. We had some farmers that grew millet, and so millet actually looks like this. I got a picture of it pulled up here on my phone. That's what millet looks like. Alright, so we never grew it, but that's what millet is. I mean, it looks kind of like the leaves and everything look kind of like a corn plant, but it stands about maybe waist high, something like that, the way I remember it. And it mostly, I guess it's used for like, livestock feed and stuff like that, but evidently they brew beer with it too. I have never heard of them using millet for brewing or anything like that. Buckwheat, I'm looking it up. I don't see anything that's familiar as far as buckwheat. Millet and buckwheat, gluten-free. So, there you go. Hair on my damn can. Get off of there. Alright. So this is a red. Let's see what it looks like. Yep. And it looks like it's going to be hazy too. It is. It's hazy. And it's a light red color. See if we can get a whiff of that head. I am getting an aroma, but it's unfamiliar. It's an unfamiliar aroma. It smells a little bit sweet. I don't know. Let's get a taste of it while we got it here. Okay. So the head has a little bit of sweetness to it. And it's kind of odd. It tastes like a roastiness that has sweetness. I know that sounds strange, y'all. I just kind of, all I can do is call it like it is, man. And the best way I know how to describe it, it's got a roasty, toasty type flavor that's also got sweetness, which is unusual. It's not like anything I've ever had before. And it's not unpleasant by any stretch. I mean, it tastes pretty good. That initial sip, you get a roasty, almost a smoky sweetness, sweet, smoky, sweet, roasty type flavor when you first take a sip of it. And then you got a little bit of a bitterness in the finish of the head there. But yeah, I mean, it looks like it kind of looks like a sweet tea. It's kind of what it looks like. Just, you know, that's the way. I mean, it looks like a hazy sweet tea to me. Or a hazy tea, not necessarily sweet, but this has a little sweetness in the finish of that head. We'll see what the body's like here in just a second. But yeah, it's nice and hazy, red. It's pretty brew. I love the way the head's just lingering there. Gluten-free, y'all, for whatever that's worth. I don't really care one way or another. At 5% ABV, I mean, you know. And the flavor in that head is pleasant enough, I'm telling you. That's pretty good. That strange, I mean, it's strange. The roasty flavor and the sweetness together is strange, but it's good. It's something, it's very unique. I still got a little bit left in that can. I'm gonna give it a can of swish. I don't know if it'll make any difference in the haze of it or not, because it's already pretty hazy. Swish it around. Let's see if we can get the rest of it off in there. I don't know if it's gonna make any difference or not. Yeah, well, pouring it out I could tell, but not necessarily in the glass. I mean, well, no, it kind of darkened it up a little bit. It was a little lighter. Y'all think so? It's hard to tell on dadgum camera, y'all. But it looks like it's a little darker. Alright, Gluttenburg Red, brewed with millet and buckwheat. Millet and buckwheat beer. Alright. Gluttenburg. And I hate it when they do that crap where you can't get the whole label in the camera. Whatever. Maybe you can see the millet and buckwheat there in the middle. Let's center the red there. Whatever, dadgum. Just drink this beer already. So this Gluttenburg Red out of Quebec, Canada. This is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way, just like I do. Cheers, brothers and sisters. I love y'all. That's good. That's good. It's very, very, very smooth. I mean, just smooth as silk. The roasty flavor is not as prevalent in the body. It's still there just a little bit, and the sweetness is as well. But there's something else. There's something else in that flavor that I just can't put my finger on. It's good. It's not A+ good. Hell, it's not even A good, I don't think, but it's a B+ for sure. Because it's very, very smooth and easy to drink, and the flavor is just not unpleasant at all. It's just unique and different, and not something I'm used to. It feels like a light beer. The mouth-wise, the mouthfeel is light. The drinkability seems like a light beer. The carbonation is light. I mean, it's still there. You can detect it, but it's not, you know, a lot of times you'll drink a beer, if you drink it fast, you know, the carbonation will kind of gather in your throat where you can't drink it as fast. This is just very smooth, and it's easy, and you know, it's a decent brew. I'm gonna score to B+. I wouldn't go out and buy a case of it. It'd be interesting to have it on draft. Let me put it that way. I'd love to try some of this on draft. I think it would be interesting. But it's a decent brew. I think B+ is a fair score for it. Alright, y'all, that's been a Friday's R4U this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Saturday Suds, and I've got a stout for you tomorrow that I've been looking forward to trying. It's something I hadn't seen around. I've seen it on Facebook, and I finally found one in a liquor store down there in Murfreesboro. So we're going to try it tomorrow. It's a Founder's Chocolate Espresso Stout, Imperial Stout. So we're going to try that tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. Take care. I love and appreciate y'all. Cheers. Very unique flavor.